Hello, this is Gavin, and in this video I'd like to show you the difference between using a separate stop loss or an independent stop loss in Cymatic versus a stop loss that's linked to an offset bet. Now, if you've watched the video I made some time ago on offsets and stop losses, you will know that you tick the offset box. It allows you to then also tick the stop loss box, and you can put a bet in and it will automatically send an opposing bet with a stop loss to protect the position. So if I send a back bet in at 2.16, it automatically sends an opposing lay bet in this case 1 tick lower, and a stop loss 5 ticks higher. So that's the stop loss linked to an offset bet. This stop loss belongs to this offset bet, so if the offset bet gets matched, which it did then, the stop loss bet disappears. Whereas an independent stop loss bet has nothing to do with this tick box or this tick box. It's simply done by right clicking in the ladder. So I can right click here and here, and this says whatever positions I've got, if price comes to meet this level, send an opposing bet in to equalize all my positions. So let's say, for example, I had a back bet. Oh, whoops, I'm sorry, I'm still using offsets. Let's turn the offsets off. So if I had a back bet at 2.06, £100, if price goes up to 2.28, a lay bet will be sent in to close that position and stop the loss getting any worse if price has gone against us and this best available to lay price has gone up to 2.8. In this case, price went down and touched the stop loss that we had on the other side of the market, but it simply deleted the stop loss trigger. The orange cell disappeared, no bet was sent, because we don't need to send a back bet, we need to send a lay bet. So if I right click here to try and send a stop loss for a back bet, nothing happens because it knows that we don't want any more back bets at the moment, we need a lay bet. I can put one down here, but it will disappear if price moves down and touches that level. You can move the stop losses by right clicking above them or below them. So if I right click here, the stop loss will come down to where I've clicked. And that's the independent stop loss. The independent stop loss will equalize the entire position, not just the last one bet. Whereas with offset bets, which are linked to stop losses, the stop loss for the offset bet just closes that one position, not all the other bets you've been making on that runner. And you'll see in another video I've made the difference between using a green stake or a level stake. But I won't go into that in this video. There's another video on that, just on that subject. Trail and playsat are used regardless of which type of stop loss you're doing. So if it's an independent stop loss, then this tick box and this value are used, and they're also used if you've got offset ticked and you're sending in stop losses that are linked to offsets. If you're doing an independent stop loss, you don't need to tick this stop loss box. This just belongs to offsets. Now you'll see that price, the best available to lay price, rose up to meet the stop loss trigger that I'd put in there at 2.2, and we got matched in two parts. The whole £100 got matched when an automatic stop loss bet, which was a lay for £100, got sent in at 2.2. Okay, thank you very much for watching and happy trading. Bye for now.